Hello, everyone. I am super excited today. Welcome, welcome. As you all know, and for those of you who do not know, so pretty much UnPublic is a show that discovers details about a post made public by our guests. And to just get a little bit more detail so we can also understand their unique experience as a public figure. UnPublic has chosen two random posts. The guests do not know which posts have been chosen. And they will go ahead and ask the guests questions about the post. While they're answering questions, they're also going to be answering general knowledge questions, 4 general knowledge questions. The guests must guess correctly 3 of the 4 questions. If they fail 3 of the 4 questions, they will have to provide to us their most embarrassing moments. Originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo, I call it the heart of Africa, the heartbeat, yes, sir. And he is currently a student at the Northern School of Contemporary Dance in Leeds in the United Kingdom. All right, represent. And now he is the founder, CEO, and director of the Elysee Kayonda Dance Company. Guys, that is amazing. So I present to you guys on UnPublic, Elysee Kayonda. Hi, Elysee.
Hi, hey everyone. Thank you for bringing me on this show. It's a real pleasure, and I'm really excited to see what post. I'm scared, but I'm really excited to be
I'm so
talking to
glad.
you. Yeah.
I'm glad you're scared. It's good to have a little bit of adrenaline.
I
Definitely. Go
I
ahead.
just want to say before we start, it
Uh-huh.
is Creson's birthday, so happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to
Oh my
you.
God. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. I know. Happy birthday to Kason. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, it is my birthday on the day in which we're recording this, so that's really exciting. So, Elysee, first of all, I wanted to say I am so proud. I'm so just, I don't know. I was looking through your stuff, trying to study, trying to, do my stalking of your of your social media. And I was so proud to see that you started a company. So I want you to talk a little bit about that. And also, why dance of all things? Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so that's a good question. Why dance? So I started dancing when I was 7 years old. I'm 20 years old now.
Mhm.
And so my brother first started to teach me dancing a little bit like Michael Jackson. And so from there, I fell in love with it. And I was just like, this is amazing. Like there's nothing else like it.
Mhm.
And so I continued then being um, what's the word now? Like self practice, like I would train by myself. And then as I got to the age of 16, I then went into training. And so there was where I like actually started to do training in like ballet, jazz, tap dance, all of
Nice,
that funky
nice,
stuff.
yeah.
And so before that, I was training myself in Afro and hip hop.
Mm.
And so when I went into the world of training, it was a bit of a shock. I was like, wow, this is all crazy. But then the idea to make a company came when I went into university. So after graduating college, I went into university and I always loved dancing, but as I grew, I started to like creating more. And what stood out to me is I feel like every single person has so many amazing things about them, and everyone always has a chance to shine and show what they are about. And so the aim behind my company was to allow others to, do what they love and express what they love and shine within the artistry of dance and performing arts, but also to be able to show my vision as well and to show what I like to portray through my art. And so that was the main reason behind why I created EKDC. And why I dance. Oh, I'd say it's always been something from when I first started. It was something I knew that I was called to do. And I really feel like it's something that God has called me to do, to spread my talent, to spread love, and to also spread his gospel as well through my artistry. And so I feel like dance is a really big impactful thing, and I feel like it's what God's given me to share to the world, and also to inspire others, encourage others, and share who I am through dance.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a lot of great details you gave there. And I love that obviously your faith in God has really inspired a lot of what you do. Like you said, you're able to, because of what you've experienced yourself, you're able to share that through dance also. And it is a form of expression that's very true to the person, very expressive, and I love that. You guys should definitely see him dance, like, and to different styles of music. I love it. I love the fact that you're able to explore that, and I wish I could see that 7-year-old dancing. I don't think he dances the same way. I think he could have a little bit. He needed some more work, but we're so thankful for today. This is the list of like a lot of styles of music. I want to know, tell me, of all of these, which one you haven't done yet, or okay, or perhaps you've done all of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. So we have Afro, Latin, ballroom, jazz, hip hop, folkloric, contemporary, Irish, swing, modern, pop, ballet, tap dancing, waltz, samba, disco, belly dancing, country western, breakdance, rock and roll, freestyle, jive, and locking and popping. Have you done that? What? Would you say that you've done all of them?
I think the only ones that I haven't done is, I think, was it folklore, did you say?
Folkloric.
Yes, folkloric, and also there was another one that I hadn't
Have you done belly
yet.
dancing?
Oh yeah, belly dancing. That was the one. Yes, belly dancing. I did a performance for Leeds 2023 because it's been 23 years of culture in Leeds, where I'm currently training at. And so one of the people who I did the performance with does belly dancing, and they was telling me, how I can join the classes and do it. So hopefully I can take that one off the list soon.
That would be really cool. Interesting. Guys, I'm waiting for that video to come up when he did belly dancing. All right. So, Elysee, we're up to question number 1. This is general question.
Ooh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let me get my brain ready. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. What percentage of our body is made up of water?
Oh, come on. I know this. Okay. Okay. The thing is, if I panic, I'm gonna get it wrong. But this I should know. Okay. Okay, it's definitely either 70% or 75%. And if that's wrong, then I need to go and redo my general knowledge.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, okay.
We are going to find out whether or not he's gotten these right at the very end. So,
okay.
I want you to kind of bring me back to this day. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. This was a very special day. I remember seeing this. I was like, what in the world? Like,
I'm scared.
crazy. Okay.
There's Nick Witchell reporting there. It was
yeah.
absolutely great.
That's one way to describe it.
Very British, isn't it?
Eccentric at times.
Yeah, well, we're joined now by these guys who've just got back after taking part yesterday. We have here Elysee, Benedict, and Sam and Jacob from the Carnival Arts organisers from Global Groove. Benedict, I met you last week, didn't I? Yeah. The rehearsals in Oldham and you're getting ready for it. You were excited then. I'm just like, what was it like?
Yeah, it was like, because I met everyone for the first time, so I was really scared, but everyone was so welcoming and it was so loud. Yeah, but I was so excited because I realised what I'm doing, because I didn't think about it until I was there. And yeah.
And it's all huge. I mean, Elysee, how did you find it?
The rehearsal?
Just being there, doing this.
The whole process has been full of energy. Like every rehearsal, even the performance, people were screaming, 5, 6, 7. And then the drums, the brass players, it was just all energy. It was amazing.
Okay, Sam and Jacob, what about you? You said it went by in a flash.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like how long did we pray for? Like an hour and a bit. It didn't feel like that. Like I can't really remember much of it.
Yeah.
Like it was inspiring to be a part of. Yeah.
The energy must have been amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of exhausted at the moment.
Yeah. That's exactly what you were doing, and how long did you train for?
So me and Jacob both did the percussion. But we learned the music in 3 weeks. But we were given the music like the week of the first weekend. But yeah, it took 3 weeks to get the show together, which is insane. Yeah.
Is it all still ringing in your ears? I mean, they talk about the percussion. I know their drums are very loud, but you had a marching band, all those other bands. Was it noisy?
All the brass players, like I remember, I can hear it in my ears. Yeah, it was really loud, like everything. You could hear it probably from miles away.
And how aware were you of the crowds? You know, the cheering, because watching on TV, we could hear the cheers and the shouts and the sense of the mood. How aware of those people were you when you were marching?
It was kind of, you had to adjust to it at first, and then because there was the band playing and there was other parades as well, it was like, is that our music? Is that theirs? And the crowd are also going, hey, hey. So you're like, okay, don't miss the cue, hello. Just getting that balance, but like halfway through it became more surreal.
And that last bit, when you get to the palace and the royal family are there in the box watching, I mean, pressure.
It was like, do you know the Hunger Games?
Yes.
And then it's like the ceremony.
I'm not sure it was supposed to be like that.
That would not end well.
Because the audience was so high up and so big.
Yeah.
And so we was dancing and we was like, and it was just so quick. But it was amazing.
You want to do it again, don't you?
Yeah.
Tell me, first of all, what's going on and why in the world was it on TV? Go ahead.
Okay, so basically the story behind this was last year it was the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And so there is a organization called Global Grooves, and they participate in festivals and celebrations. And so they was asked by the royal family to present Greater Manchester and, you know, present individuals, present different places within Greater Manchester. And so then they was looking for, I think it was 200 artists to do the whole thing. And it was crazy because there was 200 of us and that was a lot. And so what they did was they went around in every area. So like Bolton, Manchester, Salford, Blackpool, and they was looking for artists who could help represent, you know, what Greater Manchester is about. And so the way that me and Benedict is actually my little sister, and so this was really crazy because it was so amazing to be able to share that experience with her and just see, you know, how amazing she was, how happy it made her, and how much fun she had being a part of it. And so the way we was involved in that was Global Grooves was looking for artists. And for Bolton, they got in touch with my church, and it's called Ephrata Church in Bolton. And so my dad is the pastor of the church. And so it was actually God's plan. It was like really, it was out of nowhere, but they got in touch with my dad and they said, "Oh, we're looking for some dancers to represent Bolton." And my dad was like, "Oh, that's perfect because my children are dancers." And so from there, we did an audition and we got the part, which was amazing. And so then we went to the rehearsal, and from day one it was crazy. Like, there was people making puppets, there was the band playing loud amazing music, and there was us practicing the dances as well. And then Benedict was one of the fan dancers as well, so she was getting ready to get her costume, and it was just all so crazy. And so like every rehearsal we had it, I think it was 4 rehearsals altogether. And so we managed to get all of that within 4 rehearsals, and we had to get like the whole routine, all the music, and we was parading, like they said, for I think it was like an hour and 20 minutes. And so it was tiring, I can't lie. Like, when we got to the end, we was like, oh my gosh, we're almost finished, come on. And everything just went by like that. Like, it was just, we started off, then before we knew it was at the mall, before we knew it was at Buckingham Palace. And when we got to Buckingham Palace, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. There was like cameras flying, drones flying in the air. There was people there. There was police officers everywhere. There was a massive TV screen where we could see ourselves coming towards Buckingham Palace. And then on top of actual Buckingham Palace, there was soldiers with snipers. And so like, there was so much going on, but because we couldn't actually process it at the time, we was like, okay, let's just do the dance. Yeah, just keep on going. And then when we got to the roundabout, the audience were like on these seats that went up. And the reason why I said it was like the Hunger Games was because it was so high up. And like when we looked, it was like, it felt like the Hunger Games, but obviously in a good way, not like it was about to go into the Hunger Games. And so everything was just crazy. And like, to actually be a part of the Platinum Jubilee in London, dancing in front of the royal family, even when I think about it now, it is amazing what God can do, because it came out of nowhere. And then the experience was just so thrilling. And then after it, to put the cherry on top, we was asked to go on to BBC Breakfast to talk about our experience. The presenters were amazing. They was really caring. They helped us out if we needed anything. They was there, like they directed us. Yeah, this, that. And it was scary, but it was also exciting because it was the first time we'd ever been on actual live television. And it was amazing. But it was an amazing experience. And that's the story behind why we was there.
That is really cool. That must be so surreal, like people say. Very legit. This is the royal family. And not only that, out of, like you said yourself, the audience was estimated at 1 billion people. And probably within those billion, there were probably other dancers, and they're like, man, I didn't get chosen.
Yeah.
That, I remember when I saw that, I said, oh my God, look at Elysee and Benny. They're making moves. This is amazing. And then I saw the interview. I'm like, okay. I'm so proud of you both. That's amazing. And I know your dad was so excited, so happy, shared about it so many times. By the way, for those of you who do not know, Elysee happens to be my cousin, which is even more amazing. He is the son of my father's brother, so we share that blood, and we're just so proud of him. And it's just so cool.
Thank you.
So I wanted to know, and I think, you know, with moments like that, it's really opened the door for you. It's brought more opportunity for you to also share your work and for you to reach out to people to really connect with you. So one of the things I wanted to also ask about, it's something you did share as well. I wanted to ask about what was it? I think you had shared something about a community of orphans for whom you were requesting people to like reach out to donate for.
Yes, and so Jacob is a good friend of mine. He is in Uganda, Bugiri, and he's part of an orphanage called Warriors in Christ charity organization. And so I've always wanted to help people, you know, through my dancing, but also help people directly, you know, through donating and sharing and spreading, you know, the truth, because I feel like there is a lot of people who have less than we do, and they do need a lot of help. And so, but a lot of people, day to day, we don't think about that because we don't actually see it and we don't see the truth of it. And so then I made it one of my main goals to continually help Warriors in Christ charity organization and help them, you know, to get the funding that they need so they can have food on a regular, they can have clean clothes, they can have water, and they can, you know, get a orphanage that is safe, because at the moment, the orphanage that they are at, their landlord is taking advantage of them, and so he's making them pay extra than they should be doing, and also he's not helping protect them from, you know, stuff like if something goes wrong in the house, they're not actually helping them, and so they're in a very vulnerable situation. And so that's why I decided I want to help people, and I want to, you know, share that and inspire other people to help other people, you know, like someone might see that and then donate, and then also go and help someone that they see on the street or help a homeless person. And so I believe that, you know, we've been put on this earth to care for one another, to help each other. We're all amazing people, and we're all special, and we all deserve love. And I think the main thing is love. And so that's what I want to share through my life, through my career, through my social media, is love. And so that's why I took it upon myself to help charity, Warriors in Christ charity organization.
You know, I love to hear you speak, because a lot of, you know, you're a dancer. Many times, I'm not going to generalize, but when you do speak to dancers or people who have a specific talent, many times the conversation tends to turn around themselves, rather than their message and what they want to do towards others. And I love to see that from you, that you're really speaking for others about something that you've done, something that has opened up for you an opportunity to speak for others. So that's really cool. And it's really impactful. So definitely, guys, if you can help, go ahead and reach out to him. At the very end, I will provide you all the contact information, his social medias and everything, so that you can also help him as he's helping others, as he said. All right. So are you ready for your question number 2?
I knew this was coming. I knew it. I was dreading this. I knew the general knowledge was going to come back. Okay, here we go. Yep, let's do this.
All right.
Okay.
How many colors are there in the rainbow?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
God's original rainbow has how many colors?
Okay. Hopefully, God, please help me, because the crazy thing is, yesterday I actually saw a rainbow outside. And so, Lord, if you can help me with this, please help me. Okay. Let me try count them. Okay. Oh no. Wait. Wait, okay. The total number of colors in a rainbow.
Mhm.
Okay, the total number. This is actually a really hard question. This is a really hard question. Okay. And I don't want to say it out loud in case I say a wrong color, and then the viewers and you are like, that's not in the rainbow. Okay.
Go ahead, don't be shy. Just give it
But I feel like the number I'm gonna say it doesn't feel like it's the right number. But I'm panicking right now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I am gonna say okay, 5. And 5. No, actually, let me change it. 6. 6.
What's your final answer? 6?
Yeah, 6. I was trying to read your reaction to what I said, but I don't know.
Listen, I'm an actress. I can react in many different ways. Moving on to our next.
Okay.
So there's this other post that you shared. I wanted some more information on what's going on here. So let me
I'm a
share
bit
my-
scared. I'm a bit scared now.
Okay.
Oh, oh my God. I remember this. Okay. So the story behind this post, I think I was around about not 10 of 11.
Okay.
No, yeah, I think I was about 11, 10, and basically in where I live, in Bolton, across the street is a very good friend of mine called Marshall.
Okay.
And so I've known him since I first moved there. And so I think it's his horse, but this is a horse he used to have called Hugo. And so before this, I'd never actually seen a horse like right here in front of me. And so Marshall was like, okay, why don't you go and see my horse? And you can actually, they're not scary and they're really nice. And so we went there, and this is where his horse was kept. And I remember like the feeling of first seeing the horse, and I was like, no way am I touching that horse, it's gonna eat me. And so then it was like, okay, let's commemorate this and let's take a picture. And I was like, yes. And then I decided to have the idea where can we have the picture where I'm touching the horse? Because the idea behind that was I could go home and tell my family, see, I'm not scared of horses.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so this was midway, and I was gonna put my hand on the horse. And Hugo moved, and I panicked. And in my head, I thought, oh no, that's it. I'm done. And they captured that picture. And just before, like, after that picture was taken, you can see the smile that was there, but it's kind of going. And it represents the fear that I felt because I was actually scared of horses. And so basically, so I decided to post this picture because it was what I wanted the picture to be, but also the real truth behind the photo. And so that's the story behind this. It's a great picture. Oh, I missed that day.
You survived. And
Yeah.
horses, yeah, they are huge animals. When we were living in Pennsylvania, we were put in a buggy. I don't know if you know who Amish people are. You know the Amish?
No.
they're like a very centralized group of people who don't utilize technology. So
Oh,
even if
yeah.
technology is advancing, they still don't up to this day. And so they use these buggies that are usually pushed by a horse, well, on
Oh,
wheels. It's like a little small little thing. So I saw the horse first before he was attached. And then, the whole ride, you're seeing him doing his thing in the back, like, you.
Yeah.
Donc, mama, like we say in French, dandinage. You don't put it dandinage.
Yeah. Mais comme ça. No, that's so true.
After that picture, I cannot come towards the end of our show without showing you guys who Elysee truly is on his day off. So here's our next picture. I love this picture. I was like, ooh, okay. This is a side of him that probably not many people know, but
Let's see.
this
Yeah,
guy,
baby.
this man, he's got this swagger, he's got this nice outfit. In Congo, we call that équilibre. We call that to be what's it called? Oh my god, how did I forget? What do
I
we
forgot
call
it as well, I can't lie.
Huh?
I forgot it as well, the name. I forgot it.
Sapeur.
Oh, yeah.
Sapologie, voilà. Hein?
Oui, 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 oui. Oui, oui.
So tell us what's going on here, because you're looking fresh. Okay, what's happening?
Well, thank you. This was, one of my good days, as you can see. And so this was fairly recent, actually. It was last year, I think. August. The date should be there, but I think it was around about August. And what happened was it was a wedding of a good friend of mine, and I was actually chosen to be the choreographer for the dances that would be performed in the wedding. And so this was the suit that the bridegrooms would wear. And so like in I don't know if this happens in other cultures, but when I was talking to my friend, like, as you know, in Congolese weddings, there's the bridesmaids and the bridegrooms.
Yeah.
And so they'll be like, they'll do the entrances before the bride and groom do. And I'm not sure if this happens in other cultures, but I was talking to one of my friends and they were saying that doesn't happen. They just have the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
But in Congo, we want to spice it up a little more, baby. And so this was the outfit for the bridegrooms. And so, like, we was all feeling fly. And I remember this was outside of the hotel and the light just hit different. And I was like, wow, let me just get a quick picture. And so that's why I took this picture. And yeah, that day was just, I was feeling myself. And the dances were good. The wedding was amazing, beautiful, beautiful bride and groom. And it was just, that day was, and this sums it up. Like, if you look at my smile, I'm feeling myself. It's a good day. We thank God. Everyone's like, let's turn up. And so that was what was behind this picture.
That is awesome. I love it. Just like you said, you got the melanin popping.
Yeah.
The suit, everything, guys. This is amazing. This is the Kayonda gene, okay?
Yeah, come on, you know it.
All his siblings got that gene, the whole family gene. Not to brag, but yes to brag,
Yeah, the Kayonda gene, you know.
Let's move on to question number 3.
Oh, I have a feeling that I've got both questions wrong. Oh, okay, let's go.
All right. What is the loudest animal in the world?
The loudest animal in the world.
Correct.
Okay, the loudest. Okay. All right, come on, Elysee. You can do this. Okay, the loudest.
You want me to let me know if you want me to give you a hint, because I could help you with the hint. But because there's so many animals in the world,
Yeah,
but this has to be the loudest.
The loudest would probably be one of the largest animals too. That's what I would genuinely think. And I might be wrong, so hopefully I'm not. Can you give me a hint? Because I don't know.
So this animal specifically is a sea animal.
Oh, okay. I'm so happy I got that hint because I was not going to say a sea animal. I can't lie, like I know that dolphins are loud because they go but I don't know if like they're loud on that spectrum. So in my head right now, I've got dolphin or a whale. A whale. And the reason why was because I recently watched Black Panther 2. And in that movie, spoiler alert, to anyone watching this who hasn't watched that movie, in that film, there is a whale and it does make like the whale call, like and it's really loud. So I'm guessing from that. And if I'm wrong, viewers, please help me out with my general knowledge because I've been struggling. Okay. So yeah, final answer, whale.
Okay, I wrote it down. Okay. Let's see.
Oh no.
Okay, so as we come towards the end, I want you to give an advice to 3 types of people within your field, okay? So the first person here I want you to give an advice to is a person who has this difficulty between this kind of tug of war between choosing dancing versus another suggested path, like something else that people tell them, no, you should do this, you should do that, but yet they want to do dancing. What would you give them as an advice?
Okay, my number one advice is that like you can be successful in any route you take. And so no matter what, people suggest, no matter what other people say, like any route that you take, you're able to be successful in. And then what I would go on to say is choose what you love. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you don't want to end up doing something that you did because you thought that what someone said was above what you feel. And so I'd say, yeah, do what you love, because if you love it, even if things go wrong, you can still look and say, I'm doing what I love. And I feel like that is an amazing thing, because no matter what happens, you can look at the world and say, okay, I'm thankful that I'm doing what I love, and I'm thankful that I'm able to do what I love. And so, yeah, do what you love. And if you put in the hard work, anything is possible. Be you and you'll shine. So that's it.
I like that, people. Make sure that's a tweetable moment. Be you and you'll shine. So make sure you tweet and obviously give the credit. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Okay, so second person here. This is the person who's trying, and I know you spoke a little bit about it at the very beginning, talking about you expressing your voice. So this is the person who's trying to find their unique dance style, like that thing they're bringing to the dance world that's very unique.
Okay, this one, the first thing I would definitely say to them is it's a journey, especially in the world that we live in, a lot of people, and including myself, sometimes I want to get something straight away. I want to find out who I am straight away. I want to find out, what makes me straight away. But just know that it's a journey. Like it's going to take a while. And to find yourself, there's a lot of things that you'll have to do to find out who you truly are. And so know that it's a journey and enjoy the process. Enjoy the things that happen, the people that you meet, the auditions, the workshops that you go to, the research that you do. Enjoy all of that, because at the end of the day, when you look back, all of them little things will be what makes you you. And so, yeah, it's a process. Enjoy the process. And the third thing, it's going to be okay. Like, it's very easy to, get caught up with what other people are doing, what's their artistic voice, where are they in life? But just know that you in your life, as long as you keep going, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out, because God has a plan for each and every single one of us. And as long as you do your calling and you search for, the things that interest you, you search in, what you like, what you want to bring to this world. And even if you're not sure at this moment and you're looking, that's okay. Like I said, it's going to take time. It's going to come with a process. And yeah, enjoy it. And just know, you'll find out who you are. And it's a journey. So keep on going.
I love that. I love that. Man, this guy is full of tweetable moments. That is really good. I love the way you speak, and I hope people are really taking note of these advices. They're great. And then the last person, this is a person who has had an injury and they feel as if their dance life is over. Like, this is just, they're done. What would you say?
Okay, this one is this will be hard, because of it's definitely easier said than done. But I think that the main thing is, know that if you're injured, to be in the dance industry doesn't mean that you have to dance. That's what I'd start off by saying. And then for people that who want to do just who want to dance more than anything, I would say that I believe that the things that happen in our life happen for a reason, and we may not understand it, but go with the process, trust in what's happening and continue to strive and make every situation the best of the situation that it can be. And I believe that where you will go, when you look back, you'll be able to say, okay, this, I didn't expect this to happen and this went after there. But when I look back, I made it the best of what I can be. And that will help someone else who's then going through that journey. That will inspire other people who have been through that, who feel like there's no other way. And just remember that everything that happens is for a reason. And, you are amazing no matter what happens. So even if you get injured, even if you can't do what you love, you're still an amazing person. And God will still use you to change this world. And so I'd say remember that and continue striving to be the best that you can be, and you will change the world.
That's awesome. And this question really came out of one time I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a dancer that I follow who had a post that then led to another person who was handicapped. She was handicapped from a car accident, and she used to be a dancer. So she's in a wheelchair now. And they did this choreography where she's doing with her arms what she still has left that is of that her mobility. She's utilizing that, and it was so beautiful. You could tell she's in it, like you're saying, to keep going, to know that you're more than what's going on right now, right? That you can still
100%.
utilize what you have to, like you said, speak your voice, to share, to inspire others, because I'm sure she's inspired so many people.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
really
true.
cool to see that. So thank you for your advice on that one.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready for a question? You look scared.
I'm not ready for this general knowledge answers.
We're gonna do question number 4 first, and then we're gonna
Oh,
get
okay,
all
okay,
the
okay.
answers. Okay.
Okay.
Question. Lord have mercy. Help your child. Lord help him. Next question. So this is kind of, I would think you would know this one because you're
Lord, please help me. Okay.
I would say, okay, I had 2 different questions, but I'm gonna give this one because I think this one, I don't know, but it says,
You know what? Give me a hardest question.
Give you the hard?
The hardest one out of them 2.
All
Give me the
right.
hardest.
What tissue connects the muscles to the bone?
Oh, give me the next one. I'm joking. Okay. Wait. Okay. What tissue connects the muscle to the bone?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know this because this is gonna be embarrassing for us.
You talk about bone structure, things of that sort. So what is that tissue that connects the muscle to the bone?
Okay. My teacher Fabiano has taught me this. So if I get this wrong, Fabiano, I'm so sorry, okay? Okay, all right. Okay, come on, for NSCD. What tissue connects the muscle to the bone? Oh my gosh, I'm panicking. Okay. So
Let me know if you need a hint.
no. If I get a hint, then that's no. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna speak it out loud. Okay. So tissue. Okay. I know it's definitely okay. So there's the ligaments and there's the tendons. All right. And I did this in GCSE. So if I get this wrong, I'm gonna need to redo my education. Okay. So it's the bone. Wait. No. It has one. One more time. Could you say the question one more time, please? Okay, what tissue connects the muscles to the bone? Okay. So it's bone.
You know, all I would say is trust yourself. Trust yourself.
Okay. No, because I'm trying to think like when in education, remember when they had them photos and it'd be like an elbow and then straight and then it zoom in and show inside?
Yeah.
Okay. What tissue connects the muscle to the bones? Yeah, I'm struggling, but I'm gonna go with an NSCD. I'm sorry if I get this wrong. Everyone who's taught me, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna go with tendons. I'm gonna go with tendons. Wait. My final answer is tendons.
Okay.
Tendons.
It's written. You can't change now.
No.
Okay.
Okay. If this is wrong, just edit this bit out, okay? Just go to the 3rd question and edit this. That's it.
Number 1. What percentage of our body is made up of water? Elysee said 70 to 75%. Incorrect. It is 60 to 65%.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's go to the next. Okay, how many colors are there in God's precious rainbow? Elysee said 6. Incorrect.
Oh my gosh.
It is 7 colors. You were so close.
Oh my
So close. Okay, next up. What is the loudest animal in the world?
Okay, please at
Elysee
least get
said
one. Right.
a whale. Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
It is a whale, yes.
I got one. Thank you, God. I got one. Yes. I
Okay.
got one. Okay, this last one is the one that matters. Okay, all right. This is the one. Okay.
Was what tissue connects the muscle to the bone? Elysee said tendons. Correct. It is tendons.
Yeah, I did it. Yes. I've been listening in class. Yeah.
Okay. Elysee, but definitely congratulations, but obviously you did not get 3 of the 4 questions. So let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn, get your stuff. We're about to hear the most embarrassing moment of our guest, Elysee Kayonda. When you're ready, sir, we're listening.
When I was in college, which was a couple of years ago, basically what had happened, I was in the 2nd year. This was very embarrassing. I was in the 2nd year, and basically like every, I think it was like 6 months, we would have like an open day where, you know, other students would come in high school to see what our dance course is like in college. And so basically on this particular open day, we was given the task of showing some of the choreographies that we had performed as 2nd year. And so this was really embarrassing. And so basically what happened was we had to perform a piece by our teacher called Peter Grist, and he's an amazing contemporary choreographer. But that piece, I forgot it. And what we had to do was we were supposed to arrive before 9 so that we could practice it and then perform it to the students. I arrived at 9:15. And bearing in mind, I had no idea what this choreography was. And so I remember as I was walking into the dance department, I saw my class walking in to perform, and it was all in costume. And so basically, and so what had happened was they already made rearrangements because they didn't think that I was going to arrive on time, which I didn't. I arrived late. And so I arrived and everyone was like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? And I walked in happy. I was like, oh my gosh, we're about to perform. And so I walked in and everyone was like, oh my gosh, he's actually arrived. Like, what do we do? And then Peter was like, okay, he said, go get changed, go get changed. Everyone do the original. And in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't remember it. And so I couldn't say that to him at the moment because he was already stressed and everyone was about to perform. And so I was like, okay. So I ran, got changed, got dressed. There's the main entrance where the audience go in, and then there's the back entrance where we go on to go behind the stage. And I remember waiting there and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't remember this. And then one of my classmates said, Elysee, you're in the wrong place. So I was like, this is gonna be a disaster. And so we started the piece and I got the whole thing wrong. And I know like in the dance industry, people, like if we get one thing wrong, we sometimes exaggerate, but I got the whole dance wrong. And it was so embarrassing for the actual school because I was representing them. And what's worse was I was representing the dance department and the people who were watching wanted to do dance here. And so I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I need to go off the stage. But I couldn't go off the stage because they was doing the original. And so I was needed for parts. And so I did the whole thing wrong. Our teacher, Peter, walked out. And like, I feel so bad thinking about this. I'm so sorry, Peter Pendleton. I'm so sorry. And then after that, we had another dance to perform. And so this one, I knew it. This was a dance where I could be like, okay, this is my time to redeem myself. I let him down there, but let me show him that I'm a good student. And so this one was Creative Allies. And we had to do the performance, which like we learned. And so in one of the parts, I had to do a front flip. You already know where this is going. So I had to do a front flip and it got to the part and I'll never forget it. Like in the music, it goes, doom, 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 can't stop me now. And I flipped and I ran and I jumped, I tucked and like everything just went like black. As in like, I forgot where I was and I remember flat on the floor looking up in the sky. And I remember thinking to myself, there's no way that I have just fallen after forgetting that whole dance. And the music was still playing, everyone else was still moving. And so in my head, I actually thought like, this actually happened. I've fallen, I'm laying on the floor, and everyone's gonna hate me. And then I remember doing this with my arms, and in my head I panicked, and so I was like, okay, just do anything.
That is so horrible.
Wow. And then we had to like do a workshop class with the people who came to watch. And I remember saying to Emma, one of my teachers, I don't want to go in. I don't. And she was like, no, listen, Elysee, it's all right. It's okay. This happened now. You fell. You forgot the dance, but it's happened. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You know, when you're a dancer and you know you can break it down, you know you can boogie, you know you got everything down and you mess up.
Yeah.
You don't know the routine. You show up late. You land on your butt. You know, you're like planking pretty much. You black out mentally. Wow. That is really bad. I hope those people are still your friends. They're still
No, yeah, I want to apologize to Pendleton College, to Emma, Peter, Elena, Claire, everyone. I want to apologize and say I'm sorry for that day. I'm really sorry. I apologize.
So, Elysee, how can people contact you or get connected with you? Where are you connected?
Okay, so if people would like to contact me, as long as it's not about me falling and forgetting the routine, they can get my Instagram, which is EB_Kayonda22. And then also I have my Facebook, which is Elysee Kayonda. I almost forgot that. Elysee Kayonda. And also there is my YouTube channel, which is also Elysee Kayonda. There is my dance company Instagram, which is EKDC_Elysee Kayonda.
Thank you so much, Elysee, for coming.
Thank you so much for having me on your show, and happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, perfect. perfect. Well, definitely, guys, thank you for watching. I am so excited. It was a great show with our guests. If you have any suggestion, someone who would be great for the show, also let me know. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay connected with UnPublic, and I will see you next time on the next episode of UnPublic. Bye.
Bye.